They are amazing. I've come to the floor, I think 100 times, maybe more, to tell their stories, because it's one thing, as I've just done, to describe them in general. It's another thing to get to meet them. And some of these young people have the courage to step up and say, you can tell my story, I'll send you a photo. Well, one today is Valentina Garcia Gonzalez. Valentina was 6 years old when her family brought her to the United States from Uruguay in South America. She grew up in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia, a very bright child. She learned English quickly, and she said, and I quote, "After that, I became my parents' right hand. Everything and anything that involved speaking to the outside world meant I was in the front, translating and representing my parents. It was a lot of responsibility for a young, undocumented child." In addition to this responsibility, Valentina turned out to be quite a good student. In middle school, she received the President's Education Award not once, but twice. Once from President Bush, and then again from President Obama. In high school, Valentina was an honor graduate, an advanced placement scholar. She was a leader in student government, a member of the Beta Club, a national academic honors program, and peer leaders where she mentored younger students. Somehow, Valentina also found time to be the president of the school's environmental group and manage the varsity basketball team. Valentina was quite a student, but Georgia state law bans undocumented students from attending that state's top public universities. As a result, she applied and was accepted at Dartmouth College, an Ivy League school in Hanover, New Hampshire. She's now a sophomore at Dartmouth, where she is a pre-med student, majoring in neuroepidemiology. You see, Valentina's dream is to become a doctor and to help people and to give back to her community. To help pay for her tuition, she works as a projectionist at a local theater. And keep in mind, as an undocumented student, she is ineligible for any government federal assistance. She still finds time to volunteer as a mentor for kids in the local community schools. And in her letter to me, she said about DACA, President Obama's program, "I'm beyond grateful because by receiving DACA, the U.S. has given me an opportunity to give back to this country that has given me so much. This is my country. I have worked hard to prove myself worthy in the eyes of my American counterparts, and knowing that I'm in a weird limbo in regards to any of my legal status doesn't make me sleep any easier. My name is registered with the government, so I might be deported if they decide to end DACA." Let me say clearly to Valentina and the other dreamers like her, I'm going to do everything in my power as a U.S. Senator to ensure that DACA continues and to protect you from deportation. Many of you came forward against the best advice of your parents who said you're registering with the government that can deport you. You had confidence that if you followed the law as it was described to you, if you were open and honest, America would treat you fairly. And that's all I'm asking. For the 740,000 currently protected by DACA, for the others who are eligible for it, who will go through a background check and pay their fee, what we're asking for is fairness. These young people came here as kids. They had no voice in the decision to come to America. Now they want us to be their voice in terms of their future in America. Would America be better if Valentina was deported back to Uruguay, a country where she hasn't lived since she was 6 years old? Will it be stronger if we lose Valentina as a doctor serving a critical part of America? The answer is clear. Now's the time for America, this nation of immigrants, to come together and heal the wounds that divided us during the election. I hope that President-elect Trump will understand and will continue the DACA program and provide some fairness, some opportunity for these amazing young people.